So here I am. So maybe let's start with a big one. Sorry. I like to use Mr. Tim Holtz little people on these belly band corner thingies. Let me just get them out because it's too complicated to sort them like this. Okay. So this is supposed to be like a middle belly band, and so I would personally use some numerous people, not just one person. The only down thing is that they're all sitting down, and I don't want them to be sitting down. This is not enough. Let's see. Well, they're up. I wish there were more of them, but that could be a something. Let me see. If I really want to use some that are standing up, then I'll just put something for them to sit on. Look at that. That is much more my thing. So I think I would do that. I'm going to ink them. I'm going to put a label behind their heads. And I think I'm going to use some eyelids. So, oh, that one already has a label behind his head. If I put him there, would I want another one? No, I think I'll leave it as it is. So I'm just going to glue them, if I can pick them up. I'm taking my glue out. Let me just see again where I need to put some glue or not. Okay. Are we going to have the same problem again with the glue? Hopefully not. Okay. So I should be good to go. Yeah. So I'm just going to glue them where I want them, which is somewhere there. In the meantime, I'm going to get my crocodile out. And now I've hidden it around it. It's already out, maybe. Crocodile. There you are. Okay. Now let me just measure this. Ooh, that is big. Okay. June, viens là. So I'm thinking, yeah, 20 centimeters should do. Shh. Yeah, she wants to play, and the other ones are too tiny to play. So I'm just going to make a mark about here, and a mark about here, because that would be like sort of the maximum of size I would use. So June, yalla. Okay. I had my knife just there. And my second mark is here. Okay. So this is what my belly band would look like. I think I want to put something here. Let me see if I have any hardware that I could use. My guess is yes. Maybe like a book plate of some sort, a tiny one. You can hear I'm looking for it. I know I should cut my camera, but I don't want to. Every time I go into this drawer, I find something that I've been looking for the time before. And I find things that I didn't even know I had. It's a magical drawer. There it is. I have my book plate. I think I want to do something like this. And I want to put brats. Brats. What size of brats? Not this size. They're too big. What do you keep your brats in? I'm never satisfied with what I have. Hopla. Okay. So I want to put the plate a bit lower. Something like this. Ooh, June has come back. She's not happy. Okay, I have one hole and I have two holes. So, brats. I guess we'll have some bronze one. So that's one. And that's two. Put my book plate. And then the second one. Both my eyelids are in place. I'm going to put some medical tape at the back so that when you put some paper under it, it doesn't get ripped by the arms of the brats. I could actually have taken just one piece to do the whole, but yet I didn't. Okay. Okay. Brad secured. So my plate is at its place. I've cut a little sort of label and I'm going to print something on it. So I'm just going to use my distressed photo ink oxide and I'm going to write something which I think kind of represents them. So here we have a G. That letter is always so confusing because in France it's called G. And what you call J, we call J. So it's complicated. G, R, M, G-R-U, Sophie. You. T-U-M. The more I write, the more it goes up. That's okay. Come on. Where is my P gone? They're not in alphabetical order anymore. As soon as I put my hands in it, that's over. P. Oh, come on. P. And Y. Y. This is how they look to me. Grumpy. Okay, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to fight with you now. So I take my little label and place it here. So we have our boys. Do we need something else? I feel like we need some hardware there as well, but not pads. But I'm not sure what. Not eyelids. I need to think about it because I don't have an idea for the moment. I'm sure it will come. So that's number one. Then let me put my scissors back. We have this one. Quite eclectic. It's my cow one. What do we want to put on that? Do I want to put some ephemera? Yeah, that would hide absolutely everything. I don't want that. What do I have? I think I might know. Let me see. I made frames. More frames. Like the ones we did last time. I think they're there. Let me see. Oh, my stomach is growling. Seems I haven't eaten in days. But that's not true. That's not the... Where did I put the other ones now? I think I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Or I'm going blind, or both. My frames are too big, but I got this. It's a Tim Holtz piece that I've put resin on. I have actually done this in one of the journals I gave to Margaret. It was on a belly band that's like this, and I made it so you could slide it. So I think I'm going to do that. So to do that, I need to cut this little piece of masterboard, just so that it matches the back of my piece and not more. Okay, I need a tool. So what I've done is I've made a hole in this part of my masterboard, and basically it's going to act like a belt. So I'm going to put this side of my belly band in it, like this, and I'm going to make a second set of holes here and tuck my belly band in it, and then this thing will move and slide the Tim Holtz piece across. This belly band is a bit wide to do that. I'm going to reinforce my my little thingy so that it doesn't break. So this is a tool that makes slots. So I'm just positioning it really at the end of my piece. And I need to make a sequel of holes so that I end up with a line. And I can, oh, this is absolutely catastrophic what I'm doing. Well, sometimes. Okay. How am I going to reinforce my piece? I'm going to use some tape that I don't have because I left it downstairs. So I'm going to use washi tape, I guess. I don't want to waste my fabric tape for that. Let's see. Let me grab a piece. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my sushi. I think I'm a lost cause. My washi tape like this. I'm going to punch the holes again. Just so that I can slide my piece across. So let me just punch my holes again. Okay, and the other side, like this. They're not straight, it looks awful, I know. But as long as they work, I don't really care. I think it's not going to be completely enough. Okay. Not enough here either. But that's because my piece is so big. Normally I wouldn't have to do that. So I've made things more complicated than they should have been. Let's see. So that works. And that doesn't work. So let me see. I need... Sorry, I can't really show you what I'm doing. So I've just punched through the washi tape. And I need a bit more here. Not too much. So, like this. Like this. What is stopping you from moving? What is stopping you from moving? Let me see. Nothing. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now, just going to ink around my piece. I'm taking my glue. I'm inking the back of my base. And I'm just gluing my little piece on it. And so it's not completely dried. But as you can see, it moves. It's not dry yet, so I don't want to, sorry. There. You see? Oh, good. And then I'll just cut this to the size of my page and glue it as an edge or anything else, really up to you. What else do we have? We have one more tiny one. Am I going to cut it a little bit? Yes, I am. Ruler. How much do we have left? 23, that's a bit too much. So I'm going to cut like 2 centimeters. Yeah, like this. Should need more. Oh, come on. There. What can we do with this one? Eyelids. I love eyelids. So let's just put some eyelids. This is not the correct hole. This is the correct one. I need the big one. Okay. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now, this is complicated for me to do. Okay, eyelids. Eyelids, please. Which one do I want? What about the ones that I've never used? What about these ones? A, they're silver. B, they're different. So how many holes did I make? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. But I hope 2 will fit in front of each other. They should, shouldn't they? Yeah, they will. Okay. Okay. Come on. Aye. That's taking longer than I anticipated. It looks as a belt, doesn't it? But for a minute there, I thought I only had 13, and I was, you know, come on, Sophie, you're 55 and you can count to 14. That's sad. But nope, the 14th was hiding. Ooh, okay. Now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. On very small. Maybe I could do this. Let's see. Would that be easier? No. No, it's not. It doesn't change anything, really. Every time what did I do? I did nothing wrong, except put it on the side, didn't I? Yeah, that's what I did. That's quite okay. See if I can fix it. Let's see if I can fix it. No, again, oh God. No one, things are not going right, they're not going right. Well, that one will look weird. That's how it is. Sometimes things go wrong. I'll see what I can do to hide it. I'll have to come up with a cunning plan. And I will. I'm not going to let eyelids win over me. Okay, I'll spare you the ones that remain and be back up. So there we are. I replaced the one that was crooked. So this is how it looks like. You could decorate it further. I wouldn't, because I think that's enough. So again, you can glue it on the edge of your paper. You could possibly add a bit of lace here like this. And that's it really. And I like it. You would need to ink it, of course. Grunge it up. You could dye this with alcohol inks if you wanted to. But I think it looks quite good. I do like it. So that's 3. Now we have horizontal bits and pieces. Let me just close out, get the glue, which I think is already dried, but okay. So we have some that we could use as a horizontal tuck spot on the top of our pages, some as tuck spots at the bottom of our pages, and some as central pieces on our pages. So it's a mix, edges and belly band, but you prepare them the same actually. So the bigger ones I would have as belly bands. So yeah, sort of belly bands. They're a bit wide, aren't they? Not really. They're 17 centimeters, so they could actually be a top thingy. Let me think. What could we do with them? I wouldn't necessarily do much with them. Let me grab a piece of journal. That is not a journal. So obviously I would cut it to size. Shall I do that? I shall. I have a pen. So I'll cut it here. And I will cut it here. See, scissors, knife. I need to cut it tight, just a bit more. And then a bit on this side as well. I have marked it as well, so it's here. And I'm probably out of frame. So here we are. So we would be with a thing like this. What I would do, but that's just a me thing, is I would round the corners. So I would do the bottom ones. You could do all fours if you wanted. I would do the bottom ones. And I would ink it. Okay, I'm going blind again. This is, aha, found you. So, ink. So you could have it on its own on the top of a page. You could make them as, you know, you could cut it in two. You could leave it like it is. That's really a you thing to decide. You could only put one on a page. You could also decide, sorry, to have two on a page. They're not the same sizes. I don't care. They're two different pieces, so it doesn't matter. So there I would just round the edge. The top edge, ink, and then see, for sure on this one I would add some little people sitting down, or just A1 sitting down. Obviously now that I'm looking for somebody sitting down, I'm just finding ones that are standing. This is what I would do. Something like that. See? This is what I would do. I'm actually going to ink her and I'm going to glue her. You could decorate the piece more or just leave it as it is. I'm just going to leave it as it is, I think. I've seen some people coloring them. Should we try that? Let me grab something. Never done this. What is that pink looking like? Oh, oh yeah. Doesn't show on that paper. Would be too simple. Doesn't show there either. Do I have a piece of paper? Of course not. Behind the label. Okay, this is really pale. This is better. Otherwise, I have baby boy. A light blue. Shall we do her dress, light blue? These are just alcohol, cheap alcohol pens. They come from Action. I've thought of doing this many times and then never did it. And it makes a lot of sense once you do it. Pink for the bow, pink for the top, pink on the sleeves, pink on the rose. I think we're almost good. Should I do a hair? I'm afraid of yellow. Ugh. No, not doing the hair. But she looks cute. Faded colors. I think it's a good idea. So should she sit here? I think she should sit here. Okay. Let's get some glue. Okay. So she would be on the bottom, they would be on the up thing, and I would just put something just to document as a background and nothing else. Nothing else. Here, if you wanted to, not with this one, I don't think so. You could always do with this. But then you wouldn't have to have this. You could just do a tuck spot. That would work too. Well, I think so. Okay, so this one we said we were leaving blank. I need to move all these. So we have these left. Again, these I would leave at either a bottom or a top of the page, and not necessarily with another one below, but I could. I would ink them, and that's all I would do, because they already have a lot of color. And I think they would add to a page, brighten a page, a spread, I mean. And I would just leave them as is. I probably wouldn't put anything. I would or would not round corners, depending on what my spread would look like. And I think they would look quite good. I like these ones very, very much. They are my favorite. Then we have, again, we have two of them. So same principle applies. If that was to be, yeah, I would actually do it as a top and this one as a bottom. Not necessarily on the same page, so I would cut them to size. Round corners. Don't ask me why on this. I would round corners for sure. And could put some other people on them. Should we try some of mine? Where are you? Big books. Sorry, I was out of frame again. What? Not sure. Oh, she is Christmassy, but she's a bit scary. Yeah, I could have her, but it's not one like this that I would want. Let's see. I could do that. Then you would tuck your papers under it. Yeah, that's the same size. Just want something that's not Christmas. Not Christmas. we have a lovely lady like this. I think I actually like that. So we need to cut that and that. Let's try to find something for the one on the top. I think I know which piece I want. It's just a matter of finding it now. Let me see. No, that's not how you close it. Okay, so if that was my page, I would glue her here. But first I need to round. No, first I need to cut it to size. So I'm going to do this. I know you can't see, I'm just cutting the edge, nothing fascinating. Let me see. I'm just going to remove all these things. Mushrooms that I don't need. Okay, and probably somewhere there. Okay. Yes, that's the bottom. All of a sudden, I was hesitating. Did I round the right corners? Let's ink her. Like this. Still a bit too big, but that's okay. I can still do that. I'm not going to glue her anyway, so yeah, I would need to cut a little bit off, but I think it looks quite good, so I'm quite pleased. And it doesn't need anything else. I think that's enough. Huh? So if this was to be a top, again, I would make it to size. I don't know yet if I would round the corners. And you could put something here, maybe something square, or you could do this. Glue this on this, like this, and then you have a tuck spot and a decorated edge. So I'm not going to glue this, but because I'm not sure I would want it on this particular one, but this is definitely something I would do. Either this, or I would glue a photograph. Let's pick a photograph. Big photograph. Let's see. And this I would actually glue under. So this would be my tuck spot, like this. And I think I like that. That's what I would do. I suppose you want me to do it then. All right, I'll do it. Because the ideas that I had before were not as good. So. Okay, that's good. Do I round? No, I'm not going to round the corners. I don't think so. No, I'm not. I'm just going to ink it. Decorative strips, that's what I meant. To decorate the edges. I'm not sure I'd said it the right way. All of a sudden it came in my mind. That's how you call them. Good. Better late than never. Thing is, I think I'm not convinced with that particular picture. Ah, much better. This I like. This one I like. So I'm going to ink it a bit. It's funny how white the edges are. You know, you would expect them to be yellowish. No, it aged really, really well. So I'm just going to put a little glue on here. And I'm going to glue my piece on it. Like this. And there you go. You have a tuck spot. And here I would put either another strip or something really, really small, decorative. Good. Excellent. So I think we need to look at everything we've done today. So first we made a decorative strip on a masterboard piece, on which we added stamps, labels, little people, a metal plate with the word grumpy, and that's it really. So now all it's left to do with this is cut it to the size of my journal and glue it, or put 2 eyelids on top and 2 on the bottom to put it on my page. This one is really cute, and I like the grumpy. Then, more or less successful, I did this one that looks like a belt. Again, it can be cut to size and then glued as a decorative strip on the edge of your page. I do like it, but it's heavy, so you need to have paper that's not too thin to glue it on. Then we did the moving part. So the little Tim Holtzy thing that I glued on a little sort of, it's the same thing as a belt really. And you can move it across your belly band. You see, I need to re-glue all this because they're stopping it from sliding correctly. Oh, that's not an issue, because glue we have, and glue we shall use. So that problem should disappear. Although we have it lower as well. Okay. Oh, that's that label that has an issue. It's just that particular label. Okay, I will let it dry, but the idea is that it moves. it moves across like this. Cute. Then this has nothing to do there. Then we made a decorative sort of strip / pocket thing with a little girl that we colorized. Then we made a top strip tuck spot, let's put it that way, with a picture. We made another bottom one, which I really like. And to me, this is not a pocket because it's too small. For me, a pocket needs to be a bit higher. Another decorative strip for the top or the bottom, and its little companion. And finally, this one that I would leave as is because it has a lot of things on it, and for me that would be enough. And which I would put maybe a little stamp post stamp on a round one, and that would be it. And I would put it at the top of my page like so. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. I had fun, so hopefully you had too. And well, I think I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.